What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Lis Talks Vibes. Yes, I'm so excited. Really excited for today's topic. So, we're just gonna get right into it. Well, I hope you guys are doing fine. I'm chilling. I have my celery juice that I'm sipping on, that I'm gonna be sipping on too, because sometimes I feel with all this talking, I need you know, something light. And I'm also gonna turn on some Palo Santo just for the good vibes, so we could calmly vibe and just speak good vibes. You know what I'm saying? Just spread positive vibes. It's all good vibes here, baby. So today's topic is gonna be why talking good vibes to ourselves is important. You guys, first of all, are you guys talking to yourselves already? Are you? If you're not, what are you doing? Why haven't you? You guys, talking to yourselves is so important because speaking good vibes to yourself, like, then you're like, mind's gonna listen, and then you're gonna think it, like, think good, think positive. And once you think about it, then you're just gonna like feel it, like, you'll just feel the vibes, like, you'll feel yourself good. Leads too, you will attract it, like, you will attract good energy. If you're good, you're gonna attract good. If you're bad, you're gonna attract bad. You know what I'm saying? So when you're speaking good vibes to yourself, your mind is listening, dude. Like, your head, your mind is listening. Even if it's just like bad stuff, like, say if something happens to you and you're always just cussing, like, oh fuck this, or like, oh fuck, it's just gonna, like, your mind is listening and you're just gonna react to stuff like that with cussing all the time. Like, sometimes I'm like, something happens and I'm just like, oh fuck, what the fuck is it? And then it's just like, no, like, I don't want to say that. Like, I don't want to say fuck and then just get irritated in this. Like, I want to, like, see what the fuck is going like, see what is going on, and then, you know just not start cussing and stuff like that. Like, I don't want to be cussing all the time. I know I do kind of cuss a lot. I do. That's because I'm so used to it. And I want to try not to cuss as much. It's because it's just such a habit. And I'm gonna get a little bit into it later, like, about, it's also about what you hear and who you hear. So your mind is listening. If you're like doing something and you can't, well, for some reason you're not figuring it out right then and there, it's a little bit tough to figure out, then you're just like, fuck, like, I can't do with this, I'm not gonna be able to do this, and you're saying that out loud and your mind is listening, and then it's like, it's not gonna happen because you're saying you can't do it. If you're like, okay, like, change your mindset, shift it. Instead of just complaining and saying, oh, I'm not gonna be able to do this, I can't do this, talk to yourself and be like, hey, how can I do this? How can I achieve this? And those are the times, you guys, when you should be talking to yourself, because sometimes when you can't figure something out, it's because thinking is totally different than speaking. Like, you might be thinking something or thinking of saying something, but when you say it, it might not come out right, or, it's just different. So you might be thinking of like doing something, how you're going to do this and that. But once you say it out loud, that's like you talking it into existence. I'm a big believer that if you say something, you're speaking it into existence. You're speaking it into the universe, like it's said, like you're saying it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you want to do. Like, speak about the problem, like, speak what's going on, what you're trying to do, how you're going to do it, because you're, speaking the steps and speaking how you're going to achieve it, you know? So don't just complain, you guys. You need to speak good vibes to yourself. And don't just like give up, and like, when you're saying, oh, I can't do this, I'm not going to be able to do this. No, like, that's when you should cheer yourself up and you should hype yourself up. You know what I'm saying? Like, say, I am gonna do this. I might not figure it out right now, but I'm gonna figure out a way. Or even if it just really doesn't work for you, don't get mad and don't say, oh, I couldn't do it. Oh, this and that. Say, well, Maybe just it wasn't possible right now and it will be possible. I don't know when or how, but, you know, shift your mindset. You know what I'm saying? So it is also a big part of how, like, you grew up and stuff like that, and where, like, your environment. Like I said, I kind of do cuss a lot. And it's because I was always around people that just cuss, like, especially, okay, when I was younger, I did not cuss in English because I was just like, it was like bad. Rita and Eduardo both speak Spanish, right? Like, Spanish is my first language. So they didn't speak English. They weren't saying bad words in English. So I didn't really hear them, But when I did in, like, school, if I heard bad words or whatever, obviously if kids say bad words and the teacher hears them, they're going to be like, oh, don't say that like it's a bad word, So that's how, like, I was like, okay, those are bad words. Like, I shouldn't be saying them. And that's why I kind of grew up not really saying bad words in English because I thought they were bad, you know? And they kind of sounded bad. Like, when I would hear people saying them, I'd be like, oh my God, like, why is he saying that? Or he or she, like, that's so mean. And it's like, oh my God, it's bad, especially in school, because, at school, you'll get in trouble if you say bad words. And at home, obviously they spoke Spanish, so they said a lot of bad words in Spanish, And then it's like, I don't know, maybe because, like, I grew up saying them in Spanish, I feel like they're not as bad as in English. I don't know, that's just me, that's how I grew up too. And that's why now I feel like I do cuss a lot more in Spanish. I've always cussed more in Spanish just because in English, I'm telling you guys, like, it's just, they're bad words. Obviously in Spanish too, but, like, even if you, like, grow up in a Mexican household, they say, like, chinga tu madre a lot. Some people say it just to, like, play around, or, like, when they're literally saying it, like, in a mean way, I guess. Or they're just like, ah, verga. Sometimes, especially if you're a little kid and you say it, they just think it's funny and cute. It's not until you get older, and when you try to say, like, oh, chinga tu madre, they're like, and then that's when it's like a whole problem, But, I mean, it is also with, like, who you grew up with and, like, what you listened to, Because it's like, and especially, like, now, like, who are you listening to, Like, who are you talking to too? If you're not talking to yourself, I'm pretty sure you might be talking to other people. And if you're talking to other people, what are you talking about? Are you just gossiping? Do you just have your friends at work and you just talk about work? Like, why can't you just talk to yourself? Like, it's good to talk to other people, yeah, like, go ahead. But it's also like, if you're just gossiping, then you're just gonna gossip, Somebody's telling you this gossip, and then you're not learning anything from them. You're not learning anything new. I mean, just some new gossip probably, or something, I don't know. But you're just gonna spread that because that's all you're listening to. If you're just listening to gossip, that's all you're gonna spread, And that's all you're going to, like, attract to, because you're just all around this gossip. So it's like, who are you talking to? Maybe just start talking to yourself. But no, for real, like, literally just start talking to yourselves. I don't know what you guys might think, like, talking to yourselves, but I literally mean, like, having a conversation with you guys. Like, yeah, sometimes you might just be like, oh, fuck, what did I forget? Or, oh, I have to do this. Which is, yeah, you're talking to yourself, but, like, are you having a full-on conversation with yourself? Like, you talking to yourself and you, like, replying to that, It's just like, you're just literally just talking to yourself. You could talk to yourself in front of a mirror. What I suggest, or how you can start, is by just, like, speaking good vibes to yourself, is every morning just say some affirmations. And what I love to do, and I would recommend, is saying them in front of a mirror, because you're seeing yourself and you're just, like, speaking to you, with whatever it is. If you're trying to be more confident, just say, like, I am confident, you know, saying I am beautiful. I am attracting blessings. I am full of abundance. I am blessed. You know what I'm saying? I am happy. I'm only attracting good. I'm whatever you want to affirm that day. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on what you want to say. Those are a few. You know what I'm saying? So I totally recommend that. Like, I love doing that every morning. And and then I literally be like, girl, you are a badass. Like, I love cheering myself up and hyping myself up because nobody else is really going to do that for you. Nobody's going to be there and like clap at you for every little or big accomplishment that you do, or, like have your back maybe when you're in your lowest. Like, you literally have yourself only. Like, you have you. If you're talking to others, why can't you just talk to yourself? Like, get to know yourself, you know? And once, like, you start talking to yourself, you will connect with yourself. You will learn so much more about you. Like, it's gonna be like such a magical feeling, you guys. Like, and you'll literally be like, dude, I just need me. Like, I be talking to myself all the time, wherever the fuck I am. Like, I don't care. And even if people are staring at me, it's like, do you like not have, like, do you not talk to yourself? Like, do you not have that connection with yourself? Like, I know I am my own best friend. I am my own lover. Like, I am my own hype woman. I could count on myself. Like, I've had myself through very hard times, through very fun times, through very, all types of experiences. I've been with me, like, I've had me. So I know I can count on me, And that's what you want to do. Like, once you know how to, like, really talk to yourself, like, you want to talk to yourself with kindness. Like, I'm telling you, your mind is listening, and your soul, your heart is listening, So if you want to be more self-confident, let's say that as an example, and you're not around such confident people, you're not really going to gain that confidence, because you are who you hang out with. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if they're not confident, well, obviously, like, maybe they're always talking bad about themselves. Like, say they don't, I don't know, they have acne problems or something. Oh, my acne is so bad, it's never going to get good. It's just going to get worse. Obviously, if they're saying that stuff, they're speaking it into existence, dude. Like, and if you're around that, then it's just probably going to be the same for you. So maybe you shouldn't, if you will, I'm giving this an example, but if you want to be more confident and you're not around such confident people, then maybe you shouldn't really be around those people. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to start speaking to yourself with confidence. You want to affirm and say, I am confident, I am confident. And once you repeat that, you guys, like, every day, if you affirm that every day, repeatedly, then your mind will know, like, you are confident. And then you will feel so fucking confident. Like, you will feel confident. And then you will attract others that are confident just like you. Instead of then just being with these non-confident people, you'll hang around with more confident people. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Once you speak to yourself good vibes and just really connect with yourself on that deep level, you will be so connected with you that, like, you will be able to then listen. Like, it's good. I'm always listening to my body. With whatever, I feel like I'm really connected with my body now. And you will know how to then, like, react back. You know what I'm saying? If you're, like, feeling, let's say, just, I don't know, let's say anxious, you will know how to speak to yourself in order to not feel so anxious. Does that make sense? If you're feeling sad, let's say, a little down for whatever reason, you will then know how to kindly talk to yourself so you aren't so sad, to make yourself happy. That's the point. Like, I'm telling you guys, nobody else is going to be there for you. Like nobody knows really how you feel. Only you do. And you want to feel with whatever it is. If it's anger, any type of emotions, we're all human. We feel. Obviously, you don't want to get attached to those emotions. You don't want to feel angry all the time or sad. And it's not the best feeling. Like obviously, who wouldn't want to be happy all the time? But that's not possible. And you just want to know how to speak to yourself and be kind to yourself. Let yourself feel whatever it is and then just cheer yourself up. You know what I'm saying? And then once you know how to speak to yourself, you will then know how to kindly speak to others, you guys. Because you are just a reflection. You're a reflection of what you're going through. Like when there's those people that just want to come to you and just talk shit, just like bad stuff. Or like say you're at the grocery store and like, I don't know, some woman starts arguing with you or something, and they just start saying all these bad words and like just cussing at you. If you like get yourself involved and then just talk stuff back and cuss back, that's like you then like interacting with that, getting into that negativity. Like just let it go. Just drop it. She's the one that's going through, I don't know what she's going through, just wish her healing and the best. And save your energy, protect your good energy, and don't even like bother, Cuz then it's like you don't want to then, why are you going to then just speak bad vibes? Cussing back and all that. That's bad vibes. We don't want that. It's like with road rage. Oh my god. Like that is so bad right now. Like literally every time I hop into the car and I start driving, it's like, dude, some crazy ass things going on, people like cutting me off or like, whatever. And I'm like, dude, go ahead. Then flipping me off. Like, dude, I just wish you healing. Like, you're obviously mad at something in your life, at yourself. I don't know what it is. I'm at peace. Like, I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Because then it's like, if you know how to talk to yourself and, just be kind, like you will know to be kind with others. Because obviously, why are you talking good to yourself? Why do you want to talk good to yourself? Because you don't want to talk bad to yourself. You don't want to speak bad energies and bad vibes. And then, because to talk kind to others, because you also you realize like you don't know what others are going through as well. Like we don't know what everybody is going through. And that's why we just have to be kind. We have to remember to be kind and speak good to ourselves, because once we are just speaking good vibes, we're all about good vibes. We feel good vibes, we attract good vibes. You know what I'm saying? So start speaking good vibes to yourself, you guys. It's especially in the morning, like I'm telling you guys, if you guys start with your morning affirmations, and even just throughout the day, like repeat those affirmations, whenever you want, like at night, and just speak nice things, speak kind words, like manifestation is real. You're with whatever you say, you're speaking into existence, and this is like also the purpose of my podcast, because I want to speak these good vibes. I want to spread these good vibes, like this knowledge. Like I'm telling you guys, I never knew what the fuck affirmations were. Like I didn't know the importance of it, how much it will help me, help me feel better with just one affirmation, like just looking at myself in the mirror, and one affirmation can make you feel so much like better if you're feeling down, like just literally looking at yourself and just like cheering yourself up, dude, like bringing yourself up. Like there's no better feeling than that, because nobody else can really do that. You might have a friend or whatever, but they really don't know how you feel. You want to speak good vibes to yourself and others, you guys. I hope you guys liked this topic. I really wanted to start off with this one just because it's like, it was speaking good vibes and speaking good vibes to yourself. I know I'm speaking good vibes to you. I feel like these past 2-3 years, like, I've learned so much about myself and I've changed so much. I've grew and evolved. And like, I was still learning about many stuff. And I feel like now I could talk to myself whenever. I could talk to myself about anything. I'm not afraid. And me now I feel like I'm confident enough, like, I know how to talk to myself. I know I tell myself this every day, you guys. Like, I might not feel so good, but then talking to myself makes me feel so much better. Like, just saying something like, if you're feeling down and I'm like, I'm happy, I'm blessed for this, I'm thankful for this, then it changes my mood, you guys. Like, it just does this. It's magic. Speaking good vibes to yourself is literally magic. And I now want to share that, like, this is exactly like what I do, what I've done, and it works. And it's like, now that I know how to speak to myself, and I feel like I could speak and share this with you guys too. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you guys liked this topic. Let me know what other type of topics you guys want me to talk about. Don't forget to like this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on social media, guys. Or, if you guys have any other questions or anything like that, don't forget to speak good vibes to yourself. Tomorrow morning, or I don't know if it's morning right now for you, or even at night, you guys, after listening to this podcast. I mean, you guys could, and I suggest you guys should go to a mirror and say some affirmations. And I just love getting in front of a mirror. And it doesn't even have to be with glam, guys. Like, like, without glam, I'd be like, girl, like, you know what I'm saying? I'd be feeling myself and I'd be trying to cheer myself up, because that's how we should be, So speak good vibes to yourself and speak good vibes to others. Just spread good vibes. Spread the love. Peace, you guys. And I can't wait to talk to you guys again soon. Bye.